Hey Azim, how are you doing? Hi, hi, hi. I'm pretty good, pretty good. Back to back to business, I would say. I was a bit sick. Um, Wait, let me just quickly announce that we are live because I always forget this. Somehow I should kind of like share that we're live. Yeah, but I'm pretty good. How are you? How are you doing? How's life going? Da, 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 da. Stream is live. Da 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 da. Okay, yes. Awesome. Okay. Let me quickly share an Instagram post. Da 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 da. Link kopieren. You good? That's great. What's new? What's new in life? Stream is up. Thank you, Azim. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still developing and takes a while. How's art going for you? How's that how's that art thing going? Okay. Let me see actually. Good after AJ? You are alive? What's going on, man? I was worried about you. Bro, I texted you like 1,000 times. How are you, brother? I hope you're doing well. And yeah, please check your channel on Discord. I was really worried about you. Not joking around. You're making art for a YouTube channel. Nice. What will be like? How do you intend to make your content on YouTube? Since there are many possibilities. Hey Ned, how's it going? How are you doing? Great that you made it. Hey Farouk. By the way, everyone, thanks to Farouk. He's the reason why we're streaming. Ja, du hast gesagt, ich soll streamen, also stream ich. Was los? Hey Priyesh, how are you doing? How is the summer class assignment going? The screen is making me look better? Oh, that's lucky me, I would say. Screens, new screens for everyone. Yo, thank you, Farouk. Thank you for being a member now. Appreciate it. Again, everyone can thank Farouk. He's really the reason that we streamed. Farouk actually texted me on Instagram and said, "Bro, where are the streams?" And here's my reply. Oh, a curved screen. Actually, when I was at my parents' place, my mother has a really cool curved screen, which is actually really great also for gaming. And I was like surprised she's using it for working, you know. So I was really surprised, and I actually also used Photoshop on a curved screen. Was really really cool. I didn't thought that it would be so. Like I was to be honest, I was a little bit German when it came to like when I heard first time from curved screens. How's everyone doing? What are you all doing? What Faruk do? He just texted me. He just texted me like I don't know, like what was the start of Faruk? Thank you, Azim, for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, kind of like that. So what's going on, folks? What are you all doing? Talk to me. Wow. 10K, 55 minutes? So that's almost pace 5 continuously, right? Dude, that's really good. That is really good. Like also like keeping pace. Do you know, did you start it? Well, how was your plan? Did you start it with pace 5 and then continued with pace 5? Or did you kind of like start it faster and got slower? Every time I try to do the 10K in like pace 5, um, like in the beginning I always was running too fast, but then I'm kind of like always get slow at the last two kilometers. Yo, buddies, what's up? How's group project going? You're rendering your witch. Hey, bro, AJ, let me know about the next mentorship call, man. Like, again, what happened? Why didn't you reply, man? Like, again, my little heart was worried about you. You chest pressed 45 kilos for the. Wow, congrats. That's sick. I mean, for women, that's pretty strong. Mm, 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 mm. I actually put my layers in here that you guys see what I'm doing, at least. I'll let you know my apology. Dude, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy that you, well, to be honest. Like, that's the first most important thing. Um, really. It's the same for me. I was way too fast in the first. Actually started to run slower and checking the watch. Yeah, yeah, same. Have you ever made it to run pace 4 by any chance? Like that's before I got sick. That was actually what I was actively doing, trying to keep up pace 4, and that's actually not easy. Like every time I see someone on Instagram, and I don't know if it's real or fake, but when they say like and show these screenshots that they run pace 4, I'm kind of like, dude, how can they run pace 4? This is insane. Midsection was a bit slower. Okay. Group project is coming along. Awesome. Oh man, I'm so excited for Saturday. I'm so excited for it. Can't wait to see all the student results. Like from what I see and all that you guys are all into like class and everything, that made me so exciting actually that we really built that classroom environment. Your muscle don't grow. I don't believe that. If you press something for the first time, sounds like you have already a progression. Nah, bro, this run today killed me. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, also somehow I saw that like people use running community now for dating. I'm like, what? What's going on? I mean, it's a smart move because you then like the chance that you run into a fit person is pretty good if that's your goal. But like people these days, they have ideas, man. They put their creativity at the wrong place, if you ask me. yo. Mm, 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 mm. There were 5 gym bros worrying that I was dropped on my face. I'm happy that you didn't. Oh, AJ, it is fun, but you have to talk to people. And the end, they cheered. Awesome. Wholesome gym bros. Oh yeah, I read you sick. Hey, get better, Priyesh. Get better. Like I got you on this point, man. I was just like out for a week, but you know that. Mm, 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 mm. Eh, 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 eh. Gym bros are basically golden retrievers on whey protein. Well, I mean, the good thing is if you need once a gym bro, you have a gym bro, like you need them. And they need you. They need your admiration. Mm, 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 mm. Do you have any plans to visit the South Korea King Museum? Yes, I do have the plans, Farouk. My plan is when I am going to Japan later this year, that I will also visit it when I go to Korea afterwards. And you? What are your plans? I have to fix this shit. Oh, Louvre? Not yet, no. I just was in in the Louvre last year, like 2 days in a row. So, I mean, I love Louvre, but I don't know. Maybe visiting Paris for other reasons, not necessarily for the Louvre. But you went to Paris, right? How was your trip, Ned? Yeah, let's see. Go. Dun, dun, dun. Mm, mm, mm. Wanted to visit this year, but probably next year. Since I probably solo, I'm pretty free. Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. I mean, yeah, definitely. I can highly recommend Korea as a like travel destination. Absolutely. Ah, you live 20 minutes away. Sorry, I wasn't aware. I thought you I thought you live a bit further away. Forsaken city. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, okay. Man, I have to do something about these boots. They all look shit. Pinterest. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. This is actually pretty fitting for the setting. Hmm. Dang, you missed the photo bashing. Good old photo bashing. If it works though. Sometimes it does, surprisingly. Wait, where do I have it? Here, for example. That was actually working pretty good for what I hadn't intended to. It's always good for the quick dress up for concepts, just to see how the vision in your head is working. So if you can, or you don't have to commit so fast, that's pretty cool. Because sometimes you just need to try. Try and try again. Oh, what is this? Crazy. Let's see if I can quickly get a feeling for this. Oh, where is this? Oh, yeah, I don't have music on, right, folks, as normal, because of the copyright thingy. Still using Adobe, yes. Still using Adobe. You mean because of the whole scandal thing? Yeah. To be honest, I feel like the older I get, the less fucks I give, to say it in a nice way. Cheng is still your student. No, Cheng is not anymore my student, unfortunately. But everything good comes to an end at some point. Um, he is still doing art. He just had some things he have to take care of. So basically decided to leave. I think a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago. But he's still doing art. He's going to live drawings and stuff at his area. So, and we're still in contact. So. Could work. Clip Studio. Yeah, I actually downloaded Clip Studio because my friend Murat kind of like convinced me again. But yeah, I tried it a few days ago, but like every time you have to kind of like reset up new interface and kind of like get used to like things being at different areas and stuff. So uh, kind of like the shoes kind of like fits him. I also had these other fancy ass shoes, but I think that's a bit too overkill for the design that I have in mind. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Well, I guess these shoes would also work on him. Choo, choo, choo. But here it looks a bit not royal enough, aristocrat enough. I also was lazy to change when I did. Never went. Ah, okay. Oh, these values are way too close to each other. You day through the day. I just saw that you visit Korea a while ago. Yes, I think I visited last year. I think I was there last year. Sorry, I was like last year I was traveling so much. But yeah, I visited last year. It was absolutely magical. I mean, I was like a kid in a candy store, like imagining the things Yunjin showed me, like the original drawings from Ichiro Oda, for example, for Jungji, and all these kind of things. Like that was that was freaking insane, you know. But also like meeting the other peeps and meeting my buddy Liam, and also like seeing Yunjin again and like just chilling with them was really nice. Unfortunately, Dongho didn't have so much time because he was very busy. But yeah, besides that, it was pretty cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if he sees me that way. Um, Somehow I wonder if he's actually remembering me. But yeah, he's extremely nice, extremely kind every time we see him, and he's literally buying us food and whatever all the time. So he's kind of like really, really nice. I actually want to invite him for food because he invited me so many times for food. Where's this layer? What is this here? Ah, gas don't gas. We don't gas. Ah, these shoes doesn't match. That looks shitty. Don't gas. Mm, 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 mm. Don't like the shoes. Yeah, I mean, I think usually, yeah, like I would 100% understand if he wouldn't remember me, because I feel like in his position he meets probably a lot of people, and I wouldn't be bad or mad or anything if he wouldn't remember me. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Um, anyhow, anytime I see him, he's super kind, super nice. Yeah, he kind of like do not hesitate to invite us for food or whatnot, and like just being like super kind and sweet. He's like like the Super Annie crew. They are really like the sweetest people ever, you know. So that's really 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 um, yeah. That's just really impactful, you know. Hey Tatron, thank you, or hi, or welcome. What's up? Ah, I need more space. Let me actually move a bit here, stuff over. Okay. Mhm. So let's do the quick trick again to see if these boots could fit. Like when it comes to boots, I'm always like I'm very strict with my students when they kind of like just when they do like sketches and they don't think about anything, you know, and then they focus on the design. But what you can do at least is kind of like dress up, right? So you can at least think about what you literally just can go on Pinterest or Google and look for some boots that your character might would put on. It's also part of the concept. And there's so many different ways and so many different types of boots. So yeah, wait, I actually forgot something. Uh, Reducing, okay. I wonder if a concept like oh, I can't read like a concept like Super Annie would work in Germany. You mean in terms of especially do you mean? Like the way they work and like the promo stuff and the events they do? Probably that would work. So first you would need someone who's kind of like just managing all that, right? So you need someone who's super dedicated, who has contacts, who knows people, but also who's kind of like good in, yeah, just promoting the artist, because that's basically what they do, right? They promote the artist. But I mean, I still don't know how like their work and how their system works and whatever, and what's their thing. Kind of like that looks a bit techy. Yeah, as a business model, yeah, probably. I mean, it's just like it's not that excuse me. It's not that complicated, I guess. I mean, the thing is like what is important is the consistency in what are they doing, right? So basically the consistency in like Yunjin promoted Kim Young-ji for years, you know? Like they went to you actually don't know what they all did, right? So how many Comic Cons, how many things they have done. So I think that would definitely work. And I mean, with these days and the knowledge you have on social media and whatnot, it would probably go maybe a bit faster. Hey XZ, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Mm, no, I think like what Yunjin is saying is like they basically friends working together, and I think that's how they treat the things they do, you know? So I think they kind of like they're like kind of like a collective. Mm, 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 mm. Why is this so contrasty still? Yeah, I mean, I guess at some point they really like went off in terms of success. Obviously, like if you just think they basically did like a live drawing session in the biggest football stadium in France. Um, how crazy is that, man? Like, uh, but also, and that's what I also learned, like these type of things are very important in terms of like culture for people in Korea. So they would also like, not saying that they did that, but in general, what I learned, like Koreans would also buy expensive stuff because of the status with the things, you know? So, um, not saying that they did it, but that's pretty common actually in Korea. But yeah, what I definitely recognize is when, or what we recognize when we were there, that like you would see a lot of people with expensive clothing, like much more as if I would walk around in Berlin. You know, in Berlin it's more like you would kind of like see everything, but there it was really crazy. Like everyone would kind of like have these brand clothings on, and like at some point we were wondering, do people like have more money or do they earn more money there? But in fact they don't. It's basically just it is really important there. Like the status is really important. So they basically just invest more money into these type of things. Yeah, I mean, sure, whatever, right? I mean, I don't, to be honest, I did not know that, what you just mentioned. Um, but even if so, I mean, good for him, dude. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm not a person for like, I don't, I don't get a big thing for these type of things. I mean, I like big cars, don't get me wrong, but I don't get a thrill out of it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever, right? If you earn it, like, why not? Let's do it. I 100% understand. Like, this could be really nice. Happiness, everything. Oops. I should have called the stream making shoes, man. Everything is. How do you know all that, Farouk? Where do you get all these informations from? You work for IRS? You don't, right? I'm just. Ah, okay. So, okay, I got you. So you're one of those Sherlock type of people. I got you. So whenever we meet, I will be very careful of what I watch. Putting all the donut crumbles away from my shirt. And you don't know what I had for breakfast. Happiness. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, come on. Always pressing the wrong button. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, I don't mind even to shower. Uh, Before a new watch, I will definitely book a mentorship program. Oh, Farouk. That's what I call support. Yeah, Nat did both. She did both. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe waka waka. What? Girl, you give me sugar. Waka waka. I mean, depends on the watch, probably. Are you a car or watch guy, AJ? Never asked you that, actually. Car guy. Classic American muscle car. Nice. Hey John. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Comment ça va? How are you doing? Thank you. Just brainstorming, kind of like ideas. Like just thinking. Actually, did I did this already? Oh yeah, I did this already. Hmm. Kind of like feel this is a bit too off topic. Like the boots are kind of like not fitting the chic vibe. want to do. That's literally the only French thing I can say. I mean, I can speak a little bit more since I'm visiting my family more often, but yeah. I'm great, thank you. I'm great. How are you? How are you doing? How's life going? I just kind of like see you're doing tables and stuff, which I find really awesome. Ned, you have an 18K gold watch. What's going on? Ah, yeah, Ned also speaks French. But please do not start to do now speaking French. Oh no. Well, like. Like, I would love to use these shoes, but I feel like they're probably too. They look too goofy on him if I give him these shoes. I mean, you know what? We can try it. Let's try it. Maybe I can make a boot out of this shoe. You speak English. Thank you. So, like, what are you doing, John? What are you? Wait, I want to know everything. Where do you work now? How is life going? Are you going to THU? Like, these are all the important informations. Did life treat you well? Oh, that looks really goofy. I mean, kind of like love this elongated shape, but it has kind of like this clown, this like this clown boot vibe. It's not a silly question. Why would that be a silly question? Yes, it's a personal project I'm working on. I'm basically working on this project on and off for a while. So I don't know. I can basically just kind of like working on just ideating the characters, like on the ideas I have. Not committing too much. Basically just trying things out, directions and whatnot. Yeah. And I actually want to kind of like get a little bit of it done, so I forced myself in between things to work on it, which I do enjoy, to be honest, because I'm not doing any production work for a while now. So it's a good change. I wonder if I change the value here. Purple boots. Okay, let's try it. It looks so funny, this stuff, man. It's kind of like visually interesting. You know, it's like an accident. You don't want to look at it, but you also can't look away. I really love this elongated shape, but it simultaneously looks so goofy. Ah, life is good. Worked at West Studio for a year. I worked for Locana, like Magic, giving classes. So, oh man, that's awesome. So you're busy. Thank you. Yeah, John's art station is pretty slick. Pretty sick. Where do you live at the moment, John? Do you live in Paris? Janos, try to circumcise the bot. The bot? Ah, the boot! Oh my god. Sorry. Now the thing is, like, if I circumcise it, like, then the long, like, I at least want to see how it would look if I would put it in, even though I kind of like know what the end of the result is like. It's my curiosity, you know, what kind of like gets me there. Ah, you live in Paris, nice. I know what you try to say. I start to slowly understand you more and more, Nat. No worries. No worries. Mm, 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 mm. Did you answer if you go to THU, by the way? I haven't read it. Da, da, da. No. Oh, Normandy. Normandy is beautiful. How far is it away from? Do you know where Dimitri and Oscar live now? How far is it away from them? I may come to THU. You really don't know? Oh yeah, it's expensive at hell. It's insanity. Like, you know, do you remember when the last time, like, I know the time before, so 2021, you would even get food for the ticket, you know, with the food stamps? Like, I think that was the first time when we met, right? Then you would still get food. Then they basically just made the price. I don't know if they made the price more expensive afterwards, but they basically just left the food away last time without saying anything, which I accepted. But now the prices, they are literally insane, you know. So I don't know. I mean, for me, it's kind of like business also going there, like doing videos and whatnot. I mean, it's literally business. So it's going to be more work than everything. But these prices, eh? I want to bring my cameraman, but it's kind of like so expensive. Living other places here, but sometimes during the art events you see each other. Nice. That was your first? Ah, okay, that was also my first. Yeah, that was the version where we still would get food for like. Do you remember when we had the food stamps? And the year after, so 2022, I remember I was low-key shook when someone told me like there wouldn't be any food stamps anymore because that was always kind of like justifying the price. So and now I think it was like 700 euros, 799 or something. Sheesh. Like for I'm kind of like wondering really what they're going to do, you know? Yeah, I understand. Also, like if you have the freedom and you can kind of like live more at a more quieter area, like I feel like especially life quality and like life balance gets so much more important these days and is so much more important. And it's also great that kind of like people really jump on a train like really caring about themselves. But like in Berlin, for example, in the city, if you would like to afford like a big thing, it's absolutely impossible to pay like a reasonable price. So like moving outside of the city is the only thing, the only way to go at some point. Yeah, I do understand, you know. I come to teach you if they invite me or with some VIP friends. I'm not actively looking for jobs. I don't want to ruin spending time with friends. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, I mean, I do understand the point of view. Also, like, if like the the event wasn't really so big in terms of like connecting for jobs, you know, Like, I mean, I don't know. I never was part of like um, taking any recruitment talks with other studios because I didn't have to. And I don't know how it worked for majority of people. I do understand that with the experience you already have on going there, that there is no necessity for you, and it's more effective if you would look for jobs online, right? But I think also what I also go for is kind of like just the vibe, seeing my friends and just the vibe for a week, and of course like working, but yeah, just like enjoying the time for a week because it's always very magical, right? It's always kind of like special, very inspiring. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the downtime after the event is done. Like, you know, every time then when the event finishes and then you get like super depressed after having so much good time in a row. But yeah. Hey yo, what's going on? Huh? Hey Leo, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, it's like it's tricky, right? If kind of like the art community is pretty spread all over the world. I feel like in France there is, but in France there is actually a big community through the whole like bande dessinée and all the whole comic book industry there. And there are also more and more schools in Paris. So I kind of like there's kind of like a big community going on there. But yeah. Yeah, I mean like there are probably so many other there are basically so many other events. So many possibilities to see each other. Yeah, I get you. I got you. Do you buy the house? Do you rent the house, or what's the plan? The one of the what? Those one of the rare times Janos is relaxed, since as most of you know, he's also offers a mentorship program which can you use to increase your Farooq, thank you so much again for being such a good moderator. And very soon I will promote you. Just want you to know that. And then we get some big cars and big watches. Everything you want, brother. Um, I would like to go to other events. I haven't planned anything yet. I actually want to go to JapanCon in Paris and table there, but all tables were gone. Um, so that was kind of like like tricky, and it was also a very spontaneous decision, right? Because I started to do a bit more traditional art, so I would like to also try that actually. Um, and one of my mentorship students recommended me to do it. So probably I will go to a table somewhere to at least to get the experience to see if it's going to be something for me. Because I don't know, I have no clue, right? But yeah, besides that, like Lightbox Expo is always at the same time as THU, so it's kind of like tricky. So the plan is for me after THU to go to Japan, and then from Japan flying to Korea. So I probably will go to Japan and going to have a good time there. Also working a bit, so hey, what's going on? And you? Yeah, Faruk is the marketing master. He's already hired. Dude, I never forget anyone, you know? Like I have the elephant brain. And how can I forget Faruk, you know? It's literally tattooed on my forearm. Ah yeah, AJ, you know Boris, right? I mean, Boris is low-key famous. How long I stay around these hesitated by house, definitely spawning, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. The plan is to go to Portugal, go home again, wash my clothes, and be here for a while, and then flying to Japan, and then yeah, being in Japan for a few weeks, and then going to Korea, shooting videos and stuff, working. John, any tips on like doing tabling for the first time? I talked to Dimitri a bit. He kind of like gave me a really good understanding for what I need to worry about or what I need to think about. Hey Paul, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. I recently bought the Super Any Anatomy book and dynamic sketching books. Do you think these are good resources? Super Any Anatomy perspective and dynamic sketching books. So do you mean Stonehouse? Do you mean perspective of Dongho? And do you mean dynamic sketching of Peter Han? Um, then I would say I do like the anatomy book, the Stonehouse anatomy book. I have it myself. It's definitely a good resource, especially when you're starting. When you're just starting, it's definitely good. Um, I don't know so much about the book, the perspective book, because like I find like books, like I can work great with books, you know, but not everyone can work with books because reading and learning from books is very specific. So that even if it's a good book, if you can't really learn out of it because you do not process the information as well, because at the end, what it does, it gives you theoretical knowledge, but you also have to process that theoretical knowledge and kind of like execute that knowledge, right? So I think if you're good in taking the theoretical knowledge and executing it, then it does need to be a really good book. Actually, like literally every book is good for you, right? And I also found like I have a lot of books and I read a lot of books and I look through my books like from time to time, and I feel like there's always something I can learn out of just by watching through certain pages, because like I'm an autodidact, so I'm kind of like learning that way just by looking at things. Like sometimes I just see images and I learn from these images. So yeah. So if you have a good routine on practicing, then I think each book will be nice. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know the dynamic sketching book, but it's probably the things he taught. What I also know from the videos like 6 years ago, so it's probably pretty nice. Ah, Boris loves the dynamic sketching book, so it seems to be nice, I guess. Um, oh, you guys used to do the daily figures. Oh, sick. True. I remember, yeah. We actually didn't do a summer challenge since we had summer class this year. Mm, mm, mm. I would say sleep well because be tired as hell. True. No, I think. Hey, JVM, how are you? I think. Peter Han mentored the draw box guy? Ah, well, like that's destiny, I guess. I mean, everyone has their information somewhere, right? So I don't know. Does anyone has the Scott Robertson books? Like, and also the person who has the Scott Robertson book, do you feel like you've learned out of these? Like for me, the Scott Robertson books, like both of them, they were like the Bible in the first days. I was really doing the assignments he was providing every page, every day. And sometimes I would just repeat these because they would be so valuable. Especially the drawing, like the inside out drawing, helped me for my product design college so much, like understanding all the kind of like how to construct something from the inside out, for example. Like there was so many things that really helped. Jesus, I don't like this face. Looks so shitty. The daily figures was a challenge I think we did, where we drew where we drew daily figures. I don't know, when did we make this challenge? Was it before the speed painting challenge? Or was it after? I don't remember. I think it's his chin. Yeah, process wise, please people don't take any notes because like the way I work here today is like very messy because I'm basically just thinking the whole time and I do not focus on kind of like just trying to get out the vision for this one character. So that's why it's like a bit different in terms of like how much tech and how much like is kind of like hidden. It's kind of like just playing with intentional detail and whatnot. So yeah. Wow, chat goes fast. Actually avoided those books because they looked so complicated. Okay. They are actually not that complicated. I mean, they're like he actually has like video stuff in there, right? So basically, you that was so amazing back in the day. You could basically scan like the page, and then they would pop a YouTube video on your phone. But it wouldn't be a QR code. It would be basically an image that you would scan. So that was like so new. I wonder. I really would love to know if Scott Robinson made a million with these books. Like even if he would kind of like get $1 per book he sold. But I think he even owns the printing company. So I think he's part of the like the company or something. So probably made much more money out of this. Um, but I still suck at drawing ellipses and inclined plane. I mean, that's just practice. A lot of older generation books are not as value like Loomis Bridgman. Is that true? I mean, it really depends again what you take out of it, right? I looked at Bridgman and Loomis, and I could not really use a lot out of these books, to be honest. Uh, Not really sure, like I don't know how people practice out of it because like when I read the text, it was very small and like it was a lot of talking around and like I just could not connect by learning from it. I looked at the way the drawings were and I know like probably a lot of people would just kind of like copy the drawings, but nevertheless, it wasn't for me. I mean, yeah, C for Farouk, it worked. Hey Andro, how's it going? Dynamic Figure by Hampton is one. Yeah, I heard that the Michael Hampton book is pretty decent. Yeah. Now I'm a type beginner and only promote general services. Yes. I mean, you're not retired. You're basically just yeah, doing your thing, you know? Sounds like a promotion. Yeah, it's time for a promotion. Think figure was after speed painting. Yeah, I think so too. Uh, it was after the Menti meetup. Oh yeah, true. That's true. Oh, do you guys have a favorite art book? Uh, I mean, for me, it's probably the blue Mobius collective one. This is one of my favorite books, art books. Then the 2013 Kim Young-ji book, the red one. Oh no, is it the white with the no 2011? Excuse me. It's definitely also one of my favorites. And I have a new pressure, which is this one here. Wait, this is so sick. I was looking for the watercolor book of it called Water by Inoue Takehiro, who made the Vagabond, right? And I was looking for it online and ask in my DMs if someone has it. And Saskia Gutekunst actually replied and told me that she has both books, and I wasn't sure like what she meant with both. Both. So I said like, yeah, I want them. Let me know the price, and she basically sold them to me. And the other one, which I did not expect it is so insanely good. Like only ink drawings, and when I do my traditional stuff, it was just like mind blowing for my creativity. Can you even read it? Have you? Do you think it's a Japanese or what? No, it's not text at all. Chill out, Matt. Chill out. Stop mocking me. Anatomy for Sculptor is one I stand by. AJ, can you send me a link for that? I don't know this one. I'm not insane. Can you even read it? Oh, too good. Okay, what do I do with these boys, man? Maybe I'd switch it up now. Let's do some girl work. Da, 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 da. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. I completely forgot what my intention was. Mm-mm-mm-mm. If you're insane, what am I? Yeah, I don't know. Can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. Oh, what did I just merged? What is this layer? Yeah, I was wondering, like, drawing comics the Marvel way. Is it really? Is it really like? Is it really that good? And is it actually still able? Can I still buy it? Because it's a really old one, right? It's probably good for composing and stuff, right? And storytelling. good overall. Ah, you can still buy it. Nice. My sanity went away with my soul. What did you sold your soul for? Ah, yeah, the Vagabond mangas come in a master edition. That's true. I've seen it. I'm actually reading it at the moment. So I'm reading the Vagabond manga. Very entertaining. I think I'm kind of like in the middle. All right, everyone. I think I will call it a day for now. I would rather like to stream again in the next few days again, because I worked all day already. So yeah, I am glad that you were all here. Thanks again to Faruk for letting me know that we need to stream more. The monk is your favorite? Yeah, the monk is pretty dope, but please don't spoil. I don't know what's going to happen. First time I saw Mike Mignola's work at senior, I was like kind of ugly, but now I learned it's much harder to stand out. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Okay, everyone. Again, have a good day wherever you are. Appreciate you all. AJ, text me on Discord. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Faruk. Thank you, John, and thank you, Nat and Boris and everyone joining. Appreciate you all. have a good night, sleep well, happy drawing, and yeah, mentorship spots are open again, and we have design class coming live in almost 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So if you're interested in getting better with your design skills, we do individual phase first 4 weeks to improve basics. It's going to be super hard, super tough. Boris and everyone else knows about that because they just went through it. And then it's going to be team phase for 4 weeks. So yeah, if anyone is up for joining, feel free to register on the website. And yeah, thank you all for being here and have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.